Chrisley family siblings have major feud online. Hello everyone, welcome back to my another video. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Chrisley family siblings recently had a major feud going on online. This is something that fans knew about since it was on social media. However, the feud has since ended. They were calling it war. It started out with Savannah and Chase Chrisley. However, by the end of it, Grayson was also involved. It seems they have settled the issue and ended the war. Keep reading to find out more about this situation and what happened. The Chrisley family siblings have to lean on each other. The Chrisley family has not had the easiest time lately. Todd and Julie Chrisley are currently in federal prison for tax evasion and fraud. Their children are working to get them out of prison, but it has not happened yet. Savannah is making it her life mission to get her parents out. They are hoping Donald Trump will pardon them. However, Savannah had to take in her younger siblings, Chloe and Grayson. Since their parents have been in prison, they have had to lean on each other now more than ever. This situation has made them grow closer, even though it is not the ideal thing for them to go through. Fans love keeping up with them and their family. They had a major feud online. The Chrisley family siblings recently had a major feud online. It started with Chase and Savannah. Well, Chase started the entire thing. He posted an old picture of Savannah on Instagram with the caption, "It's okay, Ellen fans, she might have fled the country, but we've always got Savannah Chrisley. Oh, I forgot this isn't a current picture." This was only the start. The two then went back and forth. They shared old pictures of each other with funny captions that were roasting the other. Grayson Chrisley then decided that they could not have a war without him being involved. So he shared old pictures of the both of them and let them know that he was going to be the one to end the war. Once Grayson joined, the feud ended. It seems as though Savannah, Chase, and Grayson have settled whatever they had going on. The feud was lighthearted and funny. Fans enjoyed seeing it go on while they were on Instagram. Even though Grayson came in late, he is the one who ended it all. Viewers found the feud hilarious and loved seeing the old pictures of each of them. What did you think about the feud? Did you find it funny? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this situation. In today's digital world, personal matters, once kept behind closed doors, are now often laid bare for the world to see. One of the most heartbreaking and controversial examples of this is the ongoing feud between siblings that has taken center stage online. The disagreement, fueled by misunderstandings, long-standing rivalries, and the power of social media, has captured the attention of not just their close circle of friends and family, but millions of internet users worldwide. What was once a private family matter has now evolved into a public spectacle, with each side posting online statements, throwing accusations, and airing grievances that many believe should have remained personal. While sibling rivalries are not new, the added element of social media has allowed this feud to escalate in ways that were previously unimaginable. This feud isn't just a clash between two individuals. It has become a case study in how technology, social platforms, and public exposure can profoundly affect personal relationships. As family members increasingly turn to platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to voice their opinions, we are witnessing a shift in how we view family disputes, turning what was once a private matter into a global event. But how did this sibling relationship go from love to extreme conflict? What does the power of social media mean for the people involved? And what are the repercussions for the family's future? This article will delve into the complexity of family relationships, the dynamics of sibling rivalries, and the role that social media plays in shaping these conflicts. Through the lens of a particular sibling feud that has captured widespread attention, we will explore the underlying causes, the impact of airing personal issues publicly, and the long-term consequences of the sibling relationship. To understand the gravity of the online feud, it's important to first understand the nature of the siblings' relationship prior to the fallout. Family dynamics are complex, especially when siblings share a history that spans years or even decades. In many cases, siblings grow up together, share common experiences, and develop bonds that can range from close companionship to intense rivalry. However, in some instances, This bond can be tested, and the relationship between siblings becomes strained, often over issues that are deeply personal. In this particular case, the siblings involved had once been very close. Their shared childhood memories and experiences formed the foundation of a seemingly unbreakable relationship. They were often seen together at family gatherings, celebrated milestones together, and supported one another through various life challenges. However, something shifted in recent years, and what began as subtle tensions gradually escalated into a full-blown online conflict. The details surrounding the cause of the feud may vary depending on the perspective of each sibling. But one thing is clear: a breakdown in communication, coupled with unresolved issues, led to a major rift. As with many sibling disputes, the reasons for the falling out are multifaceted and deeply rooted in personal experiences. From competition for parental attention to differing career paths and financial disagreements, the seeds of conflict had long been planted. Yet it wasn't until social media became a platform for expressing grievances that the situation truly spiraled out of control. Early signs of tension. Understanding the roots of the feud. Like many family feuds, the signs of tension were present long before the situation reached a boiling point. From subtle comments made in private to passive-aggressive interactions during family gatherings, the siblings' relationship began to deteriorate slowly over time. While these signs may have been overlooked or ignored by the siblings themselves, they were evident to those who observed their interactions. In many cases, sibling rivalries are based on deeply ingrained emotional issues that can go back to childhood. The competition for parental approval, unequal treatment, or differing values can create a foundation for future conflicts. For some siblings, the differences are more apparent as they enter adulthood, where contrasting goals, opinions, and lifestyles can lead to a widening divide. The online feud in question likely stemmed from a combination of unresolved childhood issues and new conflicts that emerged as the siblings grew older. One sibling might have felt that they were unfairly treated growing up, leading to a sense of resentment toward the other. On the other hand, the other sibling may have felt burdened by the pressure of always having to keep the peace, which only intensified the strain in their relationship. The power of social media. How online platforms amplify family disputes. What makes this sibling feud particularly striking is how it has played out on social media. Once, family matters were confined to private conversations, often taking place behind closed doors. Today, however, the accessibility of social platforms allows individuals to air their grievances for all to see. The ability to tweet, post pictures, or share videos with a global audience has transformed the way personal issues are dealt with. One sibling took to Instagram to voice frustration over the way they had been treated by the other, publicly calling out specific actions and comments that had caused harm. What followed was a series of posts, comments, and videos that pitted the siblings against each other, with each side making their case to their followers. As the feud escalated, their social media pages became a battleground, with each sibling's posts garnering thousands of reactions from friends, fans, and even strangers. The online nature of the feud made it impossible to ignore. Family members, friends, and acquaintances who were once in the loop about the sibling dynamic were now exposed to it in real time. With every new post, the drama unfolded in public view, further intensifying the emotions of both the participants and their audience. The sheer volume of reactions, from supportive comments to harsh criticisms, fed into the cycle, pushing the siblings further apart. In the world of social media, there is no privacy, no quiet resolution. The more they fought, the more views they garnered, turning what could have been a private matter into a spectacle. The role of publicity in family feuds. Publicity has always played a role in shaping how family disputes are perceived by the outside world. In the past, family feuds may have been confined to the media in rare instances, but with the rise of social media, every personal conflict has the potential to become public knowledge. This has led to what some have called the publicization of family drama, where individuals actively or passively allow their private matters to be seen by the world. In this case, the siblings' feud has not only caused significant personal pain, but also drawn attention from the media. Tabloid articles, online gossip, and even mainstream news outlets have covered the story, further fueling the flames of animosity between the siblings. As the feud becomes more well-known, it becomes even harder to escape from the public eye. Publicity can have a double-edged effect. On one hand, it provides an outlet for the siblings to voice their frustrations and gain public sympathy. On the other hand, it exacerbates the issue, making it more difficult to repair the relationship once it's been put on display for the world to see. Specific incidents leading to the online feud. Every feud has its trigger point, and for these siblings, the catalyst appears to have been a specific incident that caused deep emotional pain. The details of this incident are often murky, as each sibling has their own interpretation of events. However, what is clear is that it was a tipping point, a moment that turned a simmering tension into a full-blown eruption. Perhaps it was a disagreement over a financial matter, a perceived betrayal of trust, or a public disagreement that played out in front of others. The catalyst doesn't necessarily have to be one major event, but could be a series of smaller incidents that finally caused one sibling to take their frustration online. Once one sibling publicly aired their grievances, it set off a chain reaction that led to more posts, comments, and inevitably, more conflict. The personal and emotional impact on the siblings. While much of the focus is on the public nature of the feud, it's important to consider the personal and emotional toll it has taken on the siblings involved. Family relationships are among the most intimate bonds people form in their lives. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.